Hello, welcome. Where do you want to go in your career? Do you want to make more money? Do you just need to find a job right now? You're going to want to listen to this. I'm Jared Peterson, and I'm a social media strategist, and I work with Up the Ladder part-time as a writer and a personal branding consultant. In this video, I'm going to walk you through an awesome new service created by Up the Ladder and explain the incredible value of it to your career. It's the HI-VIS online career branding campaign. So what's it all about? Well, you're probably on Facebook or Twitter or LinkedIn or all of the above at this point. The question I want to ask you is, are you using these tools properly for your job search or to advance your career? When recruiters or anyone else for that matter are trying to find what you can offer in your geographic area, are they able to find you? Or are they just finding other people? If you're one of the millions of unemployed in this country right now, this is important. The truth is, the best candidates don't get hired in a tight job market. The best marketed candidates do. Now, Up the Ladder can help you get into a rewarding job. It can accelerate your career. It can do a lot for you. And the HI-VIS solution is one of the most powerful tools available for you. It's high visibility for your skills, your value, for your achievements. Now, what exactly does it do? Let's take a look. When you sign up for this service, what you get is amazing. We start with a personal one-on-one phone session to assess your goals and your background. This is a planning phase where the interviewer not only takes notes, but interactively identifies how best to get you where you want to be. Next, we start the root of your brand transformation. Taking the info that we just gathered, we begin preparing one of our knock them out of their chairs resumes, tailored to your career goals and your present situation. We also create a custom cover letter template. This is just like what you would get if you purchased the classic resume writing bundle from our services page. It's included in the cost here, and that's a $200 to $300 value right there. But then we also throw in the LinkedIn bio optimization service to maximize your online appeal and search indexing. And then we host and post. We host an online copy of your resume on our website, and we post it to other online document repositories with keyword tags that help search engines like Google find you. Because if search engines don't know you exist, neither will recruiters or retained search firms. Now, the next step is back to a phone conference to review the resume and cover letter material and review the strategy that's been designed for your career path. We want to make sure that what we've laid out is clear and that you understand the reasoning behind everything we're telling you. And we hand you an action plan task list that roadmaps what you need to keep doing on an ongoing basis and at key points throughout your career to maintain the momentum that we're giving you. Now, this action plan or task list is pretty simple, but it's also pure gold because it helps you focus on your target and it keeps you actively engaged in your career instead of just being dragged behind it. All of that together is worth over $1,000 anywhere else. But there's another huge part of this offering still. We could have stopped right there, but we didn't. We made it unbelievably valuable, particularly to those who are new to social media. See this? We do it for you. That's right. We're going to run your social media campaign for you for 30 days, a whole month, where we implement best practices of online networking to build your social and professional networks on LinkedIn and Twitter. And we start promoting your brand awareness. We also contribute updates to groups on LinkedIn that you might have joined. If you're not already active in those type of forums, we get you active and we keep the conversation going with regular updates from you to keep you in the spotlight and make you look like a heavy online hitter in the field that you're in. Now just think, how awesome would it be to walk into your next interview or meet with your new boss someday and find out that they're a follower of yours on Twitter or your blog? Wouldn't that be awesome? This is the kind of power behind the service. This is what we're talking about when we're talking about establishing a personal brand and building recognition. Now, you do have to participate to some extent in this process, and we'll explain all that later if you contact us for more info. But for the most part, you set the controls to autopilot, and we do the work to build your brand name and recognition for the first 30 days. That brings me to the blog topic. If you also opt for our blog creation service, which is only an additional $99 for setup if you go with a hosted option, then we'll also maintain your blog for 30 days, updating it with fresh content and providing you stats on the number of visitors and other info like that. Okay, so as far as we know, a service like this really doesn't exist yet anywhere else. It's a slingshot thrust into the online world. Does it sound interesting? Does it sound like something that your career could benefit from? Okay, then keep listening. I have just a little more to say if you're still paying attention at this point. The HI-VIS service blends career coaching, resume writing, personal branding, and an unprecedented automation component. Many career coaching services cost over $1,000 a month, and some just charge about $1,000 for a single day. It really just depends on the format. But none of them actually do the work for you. Now, we just created this solution, and we're targeting it to high-end job seekers. And the price point that we've identified that makes this effort worthwhile to us is right around $1,600. That's $1,599 to be exact for everything, or $1,698 including the optional blog setup. But since we're trying to get our feet wet with this product, and we may still have some process bumps to smooth out as we bring on more and more customers over time, what we've decided is that for the first 50 customers that order this awesome, powerful career package, we're going to give it to them for half price. It's listed right now at $799 in the a la carte menu, and that price is going to stay there until we've hit the 50 threshold. And honestly, that's really because this is a process that takes a lot of time on our end to do it right. And we can't handle more than 50 customers at a time, not unless we raise the price to be able to bring on more resources to support it. So it's a supply and demand thing. 50 is our magic number. Until we hit 50, your magic number is going to be $799. Now, I know some of you, especially if you're unemployed, are thinking, wow, I see the value in this, but it's still pretty steep. I want you to shop around. If you're an executive and this service is designed for executives or people trying to move into an executive role, then I want you to take a few minutes and shop around on Google for executive resume writing. Just type that into the search bar and look what the average cost is for an executive resume bundle that only includes a portion of what this service does. I've done it, and $799 is the average price of an executive bundle. Just a resume and cover letter sometimes. Sometimes they throw in a bit more, but none of them do what we do in this HI-VIS product. Ultimately, it's going to come down to you deciding if you can afford to invest in yourself. You may have invested in stocks or your 401k before. How's that 401k doing, by the way? Is it making you $50,000 a year in returns? If not, I want you to consider this. Think about what a $799 investment in yourself can actually do. If you take this new resume and cover letter and you leverage the career campaign and branding strategy and insights that we put in your hands, the odds are great that you will move up the ladder, even if it's just a raise in your current job. A $1,000 raise this year more than pays for this service, and that $1,000 raise is then part of your base salary in following years. And if it leads to a promotion because you implemented these strategies well and you demonstrate yourself online as a thought leader, you might be talking a $5,000, $10,000, or $20,000 raise through a new position, multiplied over the rest of your career. And one more, if you're unemployed and you get a great job because of these tools, what percentage of return is $60,000 on $799? I'm terrible at math, so I'm not even going to try, but you get the idea. If you aren't technical, it could take you years to achieve what we'll do for you in 1 month. If you are technical, you could do this yourself with the help of a career coach for the branding and the resume piece. You could study all sorts of stuff online about leveraging social media, sure. But you don't have to. You can focus on other things, like sending your new resume out to targeted companies or implementing these tactics to excel within your current company. This here is the real deal at this price, and I hope that you'll take advantage of it while it's as cheap as it will ever be. If you have questions, please send them to us via the contact page or directly to info@uptheladderresume.com. Thank you all for watching. Good luck with your future, your career, and God bless.